Okay, here's a round you guys have been asking for. It's the 12 gauge Identity Crisis, 3-inch this time. We got 29 grains of long shot, gas seal, 7 pellets number 4 buck, 4 pellets of single aught 31 cal, 3 pellets of double aught buck 33, 2 of the 38 caliber quadruple aught buck, and some bird shot on top, 7.5. See how this load patterns. Out of the 835, we're at 30 yards. I think I may have pulled a little bit left on that. So it turns out my guesses were right. The load sucks, like really bad. We got very, very widespread with the bird shot. I'm guessing that's a single aught pellet right there. There's a quad aught, another single aught. I don't see any double aught size holes. There's one number 4. And that's it. I guess we got 4 buckshot pellets and I'm guessing 15 of the bird shot. Yep, the load just sucks. Nothing but a novelty. Here's the 3-inch turkey load with the TPS wad I did. 29 grains of long shot, TPS 3-inch wad, cut down from a 3.5. We got 4 pedals, they're half cut, you can see right there. 1.82 ounces of number 4 copper plated shot, 32 gauge nitro card in the base of the wad, 2 layers of mylar wrap, and mixed number 47 buffer, and it's got a fold crimp. That had quite a pop to it. Hull came out fine. Oh, by the way, that hull on the other load, the Identity Crisis, the number 4 buck ripped it up, like always. But that one came out fine. 30-yard shot. It looks like it might be a 18-inch spread. Density is fairly good. It could be better though. Maybe ditch the mylar. I think we got about every single one of them pellets on the box here though. That's a good load. I call it good anyway. 16 pellet double aught buck load. We're using long shot powder. It's again 29 grains and 16 pellets of double aught in a MG42 wad. That kicks way harder than a 22. You got a double strike here. There's 2, 3, 4. That one's single aught. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's single aught. 14, that's 4, but no, that's the other single aught. We got 14 and 16.
Guys, here's 1 ounce of double aught buck and a 16 gauge. Should be 8 pellets running 1,200 feet a second. Let's see how this does.
Alright, before we look at that, this gun is 115 years old from what we guessed. 16 gauge, it's a Hercules, made by Stevens. That's not so bad for a conventionally loaded shell. We got all 8 pellets in about a 18-inch spread. 2 down there, 3 there, 1 right there, 1 up top. Is that all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's the 8th pellet? I know we saw it. 5, 6, 7. Okay, 1 must have went low. We got 7. Alright, on his gun, I forgot to take into account it's a modified choke. This one's full. It's a H&R model, it's Topper model 148, made in 1952. Same load as the last one, double aught buck, 8 pellet, 1200 FPS. 25 yards. My gun may have not have fared any better. We got 3 there. 1, that's 4 I mean. 5, 6, 7, 8 right there in the center. So I did get all 8 pellets on, but the group is no better than his. They're both pretty good, but for conventionally loaded shells, that's about what you expect at 25 to 30 yards. Alright, this load here, we're in a 3-inch Peters Hall, Shadot primer, 31 grains of long shot, MG42 wad, and 15 pellets of double-aught buck, 33 cal, BPI original buffer, and a fold crimp.
Yes, sir.
That was a nice loud boom. How's the haul look?
Haul looks fine.
Yep. Oops. Looks good. So correction here, that wasn't double-aught. That was 1.25 ounces of BBs in a TPS wad at 1440 FPS. That's what that was. And we got a really nice pattern. I think that, I can't even remember the charge of it, but it was Alliance steel, to be honest. But the pattern is awesome. What happened is this was originally a 15 pellet double-aught reload, and I just forgot to erase the my markings off the brass and relabel it. That's all that was. That should be about 125 pellets, and it looks like we got about every single one of them in about a 10-inch spread at 25 or 30 yards. Okay, we for sure are at 30 yards this time. 16 gauge, it's my gun again, the Topper Model 48. Federal hull, Shadot primer. We have, what was the paddle charge? This is 22 grains of Alliance steel, the CSD 16 wad, but this time it's the flight control mod that I do. It's not, it has no pedals, instead it has 3 fins towards the bottom, towards the gas seal part of it that open up like just like the Federal flight control wad, and it's got 1.5 ounces of number 6 shot, BPI, mixed number 47 buffer, and a fold crimp. I hope this one does a little bit better than the standard way to cut the wad. I see where the wad punched a hole right through the target. Here's the hull again. 1.5 ounces in a 16 gauge is no problem with Alliance steel. Primer's not totally flattened out. Brass ain't swelled out. No cracks in the hull. Everything's good.